The greatest ontological shift in human history is now unfolding. It is the shift in understanding that reality is not a thing. It is a feeling. And I'm not speaking metaphorically here, I'm speaking structurally, because it is the shift from seeing is believing, the lens of understanding that humanity has adopted as truth, to feeling is seeing, the lens of understanding humanity must now remember as truth. And that's why this shift will redefine what reality truly is. Because for centuries, humanity has been anchored to this assumption. If I see it, it is real. If it appears as a thing, it exists independently of me. But what if that was never true? What if what you call a thing was never a thing at all? Just think about it. Every experience is made of two parts. What is happening and how you feel about what is happening. The motion and the energy. But here is the correction. It is not motion plus energy. It is energy in motion. The energy comes first. The feeling comes first. And the motion is the reflection. So what you are calling reality is not a fixed structure. It is feeling made visible. It is emotion turned into motion. And so in true reality, you are not seeing a thing, you are seeing a feeling. Projected, reflected, and returned. And that's why this shift is the paradigm shift of all paradigm shifts. Because humanity has collectively enrolled in seeing is believing. It has become a shared agreement that matter is primary, that objects are solid, that circumstances are independent, but they are not. Because life is fluid. It is responsive. Because it is emotional at its core. The analogy is simple. When Neo wakes up at the end of the first Matrix movie, he no longer sees buildings and agents and walls. He sees code. But that portrayal was data-based. It was designed to make sense to your mind. But for you to truly understand reality, it must now make sense to your soul. Because the deeper truth is this: the code that Neo sees is feeling. Because what he sees is the energy in form, the field behind the objects. And this is what humanity is now at the threshold of seeing. Not data, but feeling as the architecture of reality. And this is why this is the most significant, most empowering time to be alive. Because if reality is feeling in motion, then you are not at the mercy of events. You are not responding to reality, you are generating it. Because you are the one putting energy into motion. You are the source of the field that becomes the form. This is not positive thinking, it is structural truth. Because energy precedes motion. Feeling precedes form. And when perception shifts from seeing is believing to feeling is seeing, reality stops being a prison and becomes a mirror. And so this is not empowerment as motivation, it is empowerment as conclusion. A recognition so clear that it cannot be unseen. And that is why this is the greatest ontological shift in human history. Because it does not change the world, it changes what the world is. Humanity is moving through a collective correction in perception that will reshape the foundation of its reality. To understand the structural architecture behind this correction, why it is unfolding, why it is irreversible, and why it is not a philosophy but a governing structure, it is mapped in the book, The Meaning of Life.